Alright, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, as I'm sure you can tell, I'm still ill, but I'm going to doctors tomorrow, and I'm sure they'll throw some pills in my face and say, yeah, take these, it'll sort it out. Which it needs to be sorted out, because I have exams in 7 days. Yeah, fun times. Anyway, I actually enjoyed the last match. It was quite good. So I figured, fuck it, let's do another one. And I enjoyed the grab bag. So I dumped the last team back in the box. I picked 6 new guys and was like, hey. And I saw Terry sitting there. I was like, hey, Terry, let's go. And what I've been doing is I go to Smoke and I say, pick whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Now, amazingly, no one's gone off and picked Ubers yet. I haven't seen Ubers. That said, I've only done 2 battles, but still, I was kind of expecting someone to bring, like, I don't know, Reshiram or Kieran White, I don't know, something crazy. But no one's done it. Anyway, this guy's going to lead out with an Evire, and I lead out with my Cobalion. God damn! Ugh. Fucking chest infection. Oh, cough, whatever. There. Anyway, I'm going to Stealth Rocks because I was thinking the switch to Golok was kind of obvious, but apparently not. So he's going to EQ me, and it does damage, and Cobalion takes damage, and I don't really care. I am going to save it for Death Fodder though. I just kind of wanted it for Stealth Rocks. I was thinking Close Combat, but I don't know what stats I have on that Cobalion. But hey, I have a Gliscor, why not? So he's going to switch out, he's going to go on a Golok, and I'm like, cool beanies, okay. I have a Gliscor, I don't give a fuck about anything. Why would I need to care? So I think, alright, let's go Toxic here, just make sure, get some nice, get some residual damage on this big, flying, not steel, golem looking, yeah. Should be steel, really should be steel. Anyway, I believe he went Ice Punch, and that did literally nothing, so I'm just going to Roost, and he's going to go to a Nidoking, and this perplexed me greatly. I was thinking, what happens if I EQ there? You're dead. But it obviously didn't run through his mind, and okay, I'm cool with that, I don't mind. I am going to go to Cobalion, like I say, I was saving it for Death Fodder. I more wanted to save it for the Kyurem, wanted to see what it would lock itself into, but oh well, I just figured whatever, let's see what it's going to do. If it Ice Beams, then I know, I go into Terry, and I ruin it. But he's going to go Ice Punch, and he's going to take Life Form, and I'm like, maybe he doesn't know how Sheer Force works? I don't know. But now that I've seen that, and I know he's physical, I'm like, okay, Gliscor is a shoo-in. I mean, come on, a fucking Golok Ice Punch did nothing. So, figured, hey, let's go back to Gliscor. He's gonna go Earthquake, and I'm like, alright, just Ice Punch me, I'll EQ you, and you die. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. Ice Punch me, should do about half. I didn't do half. That did an insane amount. Yeah. I was perplexed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, unless the Golok didn't go Ice Punch, I thought I could have sworn it did. But I saw that to the Golok demo, I was like, Gliscor's fine then, and then Nidoking just rapes it into the ground. I'm like, well, okay then, alright. Gliscor, you're a bit shit, aren't you? That's some random damage variation, especially when Golok completely rapes Nidoking in attack, so I was confused. But I do have Volcarona, and Volcarona proceeds to spend the rest of the game just raping, because that's what it does. So, yeah, Bugs, Evi, dead, there. God damn, motherfucker. So yeah, that's that done. I've pretty much given away my game that I am Scarf, but I don't really care that much, to be brutally honest. He's going to ring this Kyurem, and I do see the Terravolt, and I'm like, aha! I see what your gig is. So I'm just going to go to Cobalion, sack it. I want to see what it locks itself into. Most likely Outrage, obviously. Kyurem Black, that's what it does. And it kills my Cobalion, so that's fine. But then I see the Life Form, I'm like, huh, that's interesting. So I know it can switch moves, but not at the moment. But I am going to go into Gyarados. I couldn't resist. I had to bring Gyarados. I love it too much. It's too good. It's too good. It's insane, okay? But I intimidate it, and I think, okay, I don't want to switch straight into Garchomp, that's silly. So I think, hey, Terry, you can take it. And Terry takes it like a man, okay? 170 base attack for Kyurem Black. And Terry's just like, what? I don't give a shit, mate. I don't give a shit. But then he outrages and crits Terry. I'm like, no, Terry, no, no. Still, Terry just, yeah, no defense investment. It's just like, what, bitch? I don't care. But now I could go into Xavier. This isn't my other Garchomp. This is my Uber's Garchomp that I actually enjoyed using. And he's going to switch out, and he's going to go into a Blastoise, and I'm going to SD, and I'm like, okay, at the worst, I'm going to do a shit ton to this Blastoise. At the worst. So, there you go. I was kind of worried about the Ice Beam, but the thing is, even if I put a Yachi Berry on it, it hasn't got, like, the natural, specially defensive bulk that, say, Dragonite does, so I could put a Yachi Berry on it, but it would still probably die to any ice attack anyway, so I figured, fuck it, keep the Herban Berry. But it roars me into Volcarona, and Volcarona's Bugbar's dead. Volcarona just doesn't have to give a fuck. It just doesn't. It's so good! God, I haven't used this thing in a while. In comes the Kyurem. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you bringing that in for? I don't care. Jesus. Jesus! Bugbar's dead. Fuck. Really should have gone into the Golok there. Although Chomp outspeeds the Kyurem, so really no fuck is given. So in comes the Golok. I'm like, oh fine, I'll switch out. So I go into Garchomp, because Garchomp's fine. But I don't have to care anymore. So that's about the long and short of that. I mean, this Garchomp doesn't have too much attack investment. As you can see from that, it is pretty bloody bulky, but I think, well, I'm here now, just going to go for an Outrage, get as much damage on it as I can. Volcarona has Giga Drain, so I don't even know what his last is, but that doesn't do too much to the Golok, but again, don't really have to care. He Ice Punches, kills Xavier. Xavier did, you know, decent amount of work, did what I wanted it to do. But, I don't know, I think it works a bit better in Ubers, because, like I say, far more Dragon types wandering around being gay. But, yeah, well, bring in Volcarona, Giga Drain, that dies, and then his last is a Skarmory. And then, you know, because I am locked into Giga Drain, I think, well, you know, I think it's a fitting end to just let Gira come in and proceed to make the Skarmory its bitch, because that's just what Gira does. It sees steel types, and it's like, you piss off. I don't have to give a fuck. So, I could have just switched straight back to Volcarona, but where's the fun in that? No, why not? So, I am just going to taunt him, make sure he can't roost, just really hammer it home that Gyarados is going to win, whether he likes it or not. And even if he did pull a fluke crit out of his arse, Volcarona, Fire Blast, it dies. I just don't have to care anymore. It's a complete non-issue. God damn. So there you go, that's the match. It was fun, and Gyarados gets a nice flinch at the end. I swear to God, Gyarados... I mean, Pharaoh and Skarm should really be beaten out of Gyarados, but this Gyarados doesn't give a fuck. It's so bulky, it's quick, it has taunt, it ruins them. Amazing. Just, use Taunt, DD, Gyarados, for the love of all that's holy. Doesn't even need that much attack. And again, the only time it failed me was that one time against that one bloody Genesect. That one time. In all the battles I've used it, one time it's failed me. Oh, so good. So good. So yeah, I'll flinch it here and then I'll 2-it KO it. But still, that's a good game. I think Mence was the person I played. I don't know how many of these I'm doing. Like I say, I'm just kind of bored and stuck for shit to do, and Poke's kind of fun. It's interesting to use different shit. I kind of wanted to bring a Pachirisu, but I don't have it in my box, and I was like, oh, that's disappointing. Yeah. I know I did have a Pachi before. Oh well. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. Fuck me. God damn.